Recently at Bikes Blues and BBQ, Aaron finally got his 2019 CVO pinstriped, and we're going to show you our experience of that and why not all pinstripers are alike. Hello and welcome to Road Rush Nation. I'm Terry, your host here, and thank you so much for stopping by and checking out the channel. If you'd like to be a member of the nation, it's free. All you need to do is hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss out on any upcoming episodes. So this whole journey of getting Aaron's bike pinstriped has been taking a few years, and there's a few reasons why. First of all, Aaron's very particular about his bike and about things he likes. So he doesn't go over the top, and he wants it very minimalist, let's just put it that way. So a few years back, we had gone to Bikes Blues and BBQ with a couple of friends and ran into Brian Kite's pinstriping. And I've got a quick short of him pinstriping her bike, and he did this fabulous job. Well, I was trying to convince Aaron, hey, you know, you've always wanted to do something with your bike, because let me show you what he has. He has a 2019 CVO, and there's really not much on it to say, it's a CVO, not like the current CVOs or even the bikes within the last couple of years. It's got a gray fade, and the paint job, yeah, it's pretty neat, but you don't really notice it, and sometimes it just looks like a gray bike depending on the lighting. And you know, you spend a lot of money on those things, and you'd like to have at least something that says, it's a CVO. All he really has is like a badge on the back of the bike that says CVO, and then on the fuel cover there's one that says CVO, and that's about it. If it's just sitting in a parking lot next to another gray Ultra Limited, it looks just like another gray Ultra Limited. So he's always wanted to do something, but he didn't, like I said, he didn't want to go over the top. He didn't want the flames. He didn't want all the big swirlies. I've been following Brian Kite, and I've been kind of stalking him to find out who he was. He's not your typical pinstriper. He's a third generation pinstriper, and oh, by the way, he happens to work for Harley. We'd finally gotten to the point Aaron's ready to finally pull the trigger while we're getting ready for this trip down to Bikes Blues and BBQ this year, and I told him we're going to go see Brian, and we're getting the pinstriping. At least he wanted to have CVO put on the bags, because that's what Harley is doing within the last few years. It either says Harley Davidson, like my bike does, or it's been saying CVO if it's a CVO, and he's always kind of liked it. It's very clean, it's very subtle, and it kind of gets the point. So we were going to at least look at having that done. And I told him, yeah, it's about time to get that done. Let's take a look at just kind of a couple of the pictures of Brian getting things ready and done, and it was in the rain.
Brian has got Aaron's bike sitting here waiting, and he's got working a couple more. Okay, we're getting Aaron's bike pinstriped, and he's lining it all out. It's not going to be green, but that's the tape. That's going to look sweet. You ought to look at it from the other side, Aaron. Yeah, that's going to look so sharp.
Give you some history on Brian and why, if you ever had the opportunity to have Brian Kite look at doing pinstriping for you. So like I said, we did a little stalking on Brian, and Aaron spent some time with Brian while he was spending hours doing his pinstriping, and discovered, yeah, he works for Harley, but not just anywhere within Harley. He is actually in the graphic design department, and he was explaining to Aaron how this all works. He is actually, if you like the paint job on the Fast Johnny this year, he's the one that came up with that design. Now the pig, not his. But the color, yes. What they do is they have a team of graphic designers within Harley Davidson. And each year, it kind of does a round table where that designer gets to be the main input for creating the bike that Harley wants to showcase that year. What happens is that person is given that certain bike to design, They come up with their design, and then they bring it back, and all the graphic designers kind of get to look at it and put their input, you know, kind of those final finishing touches. That pig was not his. I'm just saying that because the pig is not very popular for a lot of people that look at Fast Johnnies. They all go, that's the one thing that everybody complains about. That wasn't Brian's choice, that was other input. But that doesn't mean he doesn't pinstripe other bikes. Heck yeah, you bring it in, he'll pinstripe it for you. But the skill and the talent is just fantastic, and the pricing really, it's not cheap, but it wasn't over the top. It was really reasonable, and I'm so glad, so very glad that Aaron had it done on his bike, because he really loves it now, and it really has changed the whole look of the bike. So hopefully you found this interesting. I really appreciate everybody that has subscribed, everybody that stops by and watches one of the videos. I really thank you so much. If you'd like to be a member of the nation, it's free. All you need to do is hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss out on any upcoming episodes. Thank you so much. Ride safe, and I hope to catch you on the highways.